Good morning, dear students. As you know, because of the pandemic situation and in the country, we have to do our lessons online. So, today we are going to speak about present simple and present continuous. As you know, these are very simple and at the same time, if you don't know them, very complicated things. And let's start. So, present simple. Do you know when do we use them? I'm sure some of you know. So, we use present simple to express habits, routines, and truths. For example, I always brush my teeth. What kind of action is it? Yes, right, George. This is habitual action. It's written habit. Okay, next one. Joaquin plays soccer every day. This is routine. Next one. Dogs barks. This is true. Yes, either we like or we don't like, the dogs always bark. Next one. Present simple can be used with adverbs like always, often, usually, sometimes, never, every day, every week, every year, and etc. If we speak about example, the first one is here, I always go to school. And the adverbs here, always. The second one is Robert plays football every day. And the adverb here, every day. She usually studies at home. And here we have adverb usually. Don't forget about adding s or es to the end of the verb in the third person singular. And these are he, she, or it. Okay, let's continue. And now we will speak about present continuous. Present continuous is completely different from present simple because when we speak about present continuous, we speak about the action which is going right now. We use it to show that an action is happening now, at the moment of speaking. Present continuous can be used with words like now, right now, at the moment, and the words like look, listen, be quick, and so on. And they emphasize that the action is continuing right now. The first example here, I'm walking to school. That means that we are going right now. The second one, listen. She is singing. So, please be quiet. Can you hear? Next one, he is working at his computer right now. This is usual thing for our children. And the form of the present continuous, subject, verb to be, and here in present simple form, and is are, and verb with the ing. Continue. Okay, next, let's play a little bit with the tenses here. What tense is it and why? So here we have sentences and your task will be to read them and identify which tense is the sentence is and explain why is it. For example, the first one is she rarely goes to the gym. What is it? What tense is it? Okay. So here we have the word rarely, and this shows us that this sentence is in present simple. The second one, look, my mom is driving a car. Here we can see the word look that is shows us that the action is happening right now. So this is present continuous. Stefan and Drago always go to school by bus. This is habitual action which happens every day. So here we have always. Next one, I am drinking orange juice. It is the action which is continuing right now. Sometimes I do my homework after lunch. What tense is it? What do you think? Yes, the first word here is sometimes. That shows us that this sentences is in a present simple. Next one, listen. The children are singing. So this example was at the previous slide, and this is, of course, present continuous. Next one, they are playing badminton now. Here we have a keyword which is now, and it shows us that this action is happening right now. Continue, please. Next one, This time you will have to try, please. Use each verb to make a sentence in present simple and a sentence in the present continuous. Here we have verbs: play, drink, run, swim, make, go. So it's your turn to make up your sentence in both tenses, present simple and present continuous. So please, you may just put the mute button or the stop button and do your task. Then you will send it to me. I will correct them if they are incorrect. Let's continue. Here we have example. We usually play tennis in the afternoon, and we are playing tennis now. Play in two tenses. The first one is present simple, and the second one is in present continuous. Okay? So here we will have to decide which tense is it. Again, present simple or continuous. He played football. Here we have two verbs, loves and is loving. If we choose loves, that means he always loved playing. But if we choose is loving, that means that he is loving it right now. What do you think? Which one is correct? Of course, loves is correct one. Okay. The second one, reads and is reading. Reads shows the action that always he reads it. And is reading means that he is right now reading the book. And here we have an example, Peter is reading now. Next one, please. Okay, James walks his dog every morning. We can't choose is walking because here we have every morning. That it shows that this sentence is in present simple. Next one, please. At this moment, James is waiting for the bus. You can hear James, and you can see that he's staying at the bus stop. And of course, we should choose is waiting because we have time expression at this moment. That means now. So this sentence is in present continuous. Next one, please. Okay, she always carries an umbrella. So in this sentence, we can't choose is carrying because we don't have any time expression about the present continuous. But we have always, which shows us that this action is repeated every day. Continue, next one. Okay, right now we will speak about stative verbs. As you know, in a present continuous, we use subject to be verb ing. But unfortunately, not all the verbs can accept verb ing. To some of them, we can't add verb ing. Why? Because they are stative. What does mean stative verbs? Stative verbs means that we can just feel them or we can just think about them. We can't do these actions. Continue, please. So here, action verbs describe actions or things that happen. For example, play, go, talk, move, study, etc. So in action verb, we can do them. For example, write, speak, or walk. We do this action. Continue. State verbs describe states rather than actions. They are rarely found in continuous forms. For example, want, hate, now, believe, and etc. These include emotions. Emotions, we just feel them. For example, like, I like ice cream. I don't do anything, I just like it. Or dislike. Next one, adore, hate, love, and need. The second one, possession. For example, belong, own, have. Next set of verbs is sense. See, hear, smell, feel, and taste. And the next set of verbs is thoughts and opinions. Agree, disagree, believe, forget, remember, suppose, doubt, know, think, and wish. Okay. Sometimes both. Some verbs we can use in both tenses. For example, have. We can, this word can express as state and at the same time it can express an action. For example, have in a stated form means own. For example, I had a car. I own a car. I have a car. It's my own. And have in the meaning of the dynamic a part of an expression. As a part of an expression. For example, I'm having a party. I'm having a picnic. I'm having a bath. I'm having a good time. I'm having a break. Here, have doesn't mean possess or my own. It's a part of expression and they express the full meaning. The next word is see. See, if you want to say that you see with your own eyes or you understand, it is a stative word. That means that we can't use it in a continuous form. For example, I see what you mean. Or, I see her now. She is just coming along the road. Next one, see. We can use see in a continuous form when it means meet or have a relationship with. I am seeing Robert tomorrow. So, that means that we have arranged the meeting with Robert tomorrow. Next one. The word test and at the same time smell, feel, and look have the same static meaning. Sometimes, for example, test has a certain test. For example, these soft tests breathe. In this case, we can put them in a present continuous form. And test in a continuous form express an action of testing. For example, the jeep is testing the soap. In other words, sometimes we can choose the word test and smell and look at the subject of the sentence. If the subject is, for example, this soap or this flower, and if this the subject of the sentence isn't a person, that means that we put them in a static word. If it's a certain person singular that expresses a person, we can put them in a present continuous form. The next word is sing. Sing, when it means have an opinion, means always put in a present simple form. Always say, I think that coffee is good. I think, I believe, I know. Okay? Sing in the meaning of consider, have in my head. That means that we can put this word in a continuous form. For example, what are you thinking about? So it means what do you have in your mind right now? I'm thinking about next holiday. I'm just thinking and thinking, but the action is going in my heart, in my head. Okay, next one please. And now the same. Here we should put the verb in a correct form. My children. Children in a plural form. Like. Pauline, lunch at the office today. Pauline is having lunch at the office today. Next one please. I see your problem. That means I understand your problem. Next one. Dad is seeing the dentist today. That means they arranged the meeting before. So, don't forget that you can arrange something with your relative, with your family member. Do you believe in fairies? That means, do you believe or not? Next one. I think you are right. You would have done the same thing. Sorry, I would have done the same thing. And, okay, here I will have to say goodbye to you. Don't forget to do your exercises from the Headway Unit 10 from your workbooks. See you next time. Goodbye.